One. Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Dr. Goon. We are back with another episode of the podcast, The Dr. Goon Show, which is actually sponsored today. Big shout out to our sponsor, which I'll get into in a couple of minutes. But real quick, I want to allow my co host for today's episode to say what's up. GB, go ahead.
Yo, what up? It's a pediatrician goo.
Fuck. Oh,
Oh no,
no.
what up, yo?
Yeah, and we have a lot of topics, which I will kind of go through them in a second. But first, I want to get to the sponsor. A few of my upcoming podcasts will be sponsored by this new book that just came out, Deliverance Through Horror, Tale of Strange Mysteries. Now, this is a series of stories in kind of a world being built around classic horror archetypes as well as, the common nightmare tropes. And it's a pretty cool, pretty expansive universe that's already being crafted. I'm excited for book 2 and to check out the first book. Check the links in the description, and it'll also be pinned in the comments after this podcast goes live. But going over the um, topics of today, we will be talking about team rosters that suck in fiction, best fight scenes ever, the modern big three, favorite fictional duos, watch list for this year and what's coming out, defining a jobber and a goon, strongest cosmic horses or forces. The fuck I say horses for, my bad. In modern comics, fat goats or fat characters we think are goated, and generational haters. Now, getting into the first topic, team rosters that suck. This was proposed by you, GB, and I'm kind of curious what inspired this idea.
The new X-Men reboot's fucking garbage. Um, Kid Omega's on the main roster. I don't know what he's doing there. He just got killed by Sabretooth. I'm not trying to see that.
Yeah, he literally
Uh,
just died. We had a podcast on it.
I don't even think there's a lot of main characters that are missing from the new roster. I think maybe Storm's on there, but I don't know if Wolverine's on there anymore. I don't know if Nightcrawler's there anymore. I don't know if Beast is there anymore. I forget. But the roster is not looking good. Like it's looking pretty trash. The Justice League has a new roster coming out. They announced some other roster that had like weird characters in it, but I don't know if they decided to go through with it or not. They had like Frankenstein. They had two Blue Beetles, Killer Frost. The roster sucked. Like it was absolutely terrible. So like off top, those two teams are brand new and their rosters are pretty high up there and worst rosters ever.
That's an interesting topic, I guess, for rosters that are ass. I would definitely say like 70s to 80s, there are Avenger rosters that were god tier dog shit. Like, bro, if that's the Avengers when I'm pulling up, we're comfortable. Like that shit's atrocious. It's like Scarlet Witch, Vision who can't beat Blob, um Hawkeye who shoots blinding flashes of light at blind people. Um there's Sam Wilson, Falcon. There's they had like She-Hulk at one point, but like the roster was terrible. They catch almost no W's. Blah, like Freedom Force pulled up on that Avengers roster. It put it work. Like the hell do we got going on here? Um, Freedom Force is like a meme roster, but it's low key garbage. My boy Blob hard carries. It's like Blob, Pyro, Avalanche. It's a terrible roster, but Blob and Pyro do jump people, so I'm gonna give them a little bit of credit there. Um,
Oh yeah, the league. I think the new league had like Vixen. That's the bitch that can do the animal shit, right?
Yeah.
And they had Beast Boy on there. Like you might have to, yeah, you might have to remodel your channel to veterinarian goons with all these fuck animal characters you're gonna have to be covering soon because these motherfuckers are tripping with this
Didn't
roster.
they just have like a Beast World story or whatever?
Yeah, yeah, that shit was kind of like, it was alright, but then,
Enforcer
you got
dude
nice.
says they say they debate, but it's only two bros talking. First of all, we haven't gotten heated yet, okay? Me and GB argue all the time. So relax
Bro
while
wants to
there's not yet a war
start
broken
off.
out.
Bro wants the stream to start off just people cursing at each other at the top of their lungs.
Can
Just
you
absolute
epistemically
violence.
can you epistemically prove that?
The blob defeat a predator? Oh, what?
Bro, who the fuck gasses up predators like this? Are they talking
Predator
about?
hyper.
Are they talking
Let's
about
get back.
EDP?
Let's get back on topic before it gets outrageous. Um, X Factor's roster's been hit or miss, especially in the earlier years. If we're talking about rosters that are ass.
X Force roster sucks for the most part. You got that Native American character War, whatever his name is.
War.
War.
Oh shit! I just read he just got knocked out by Blob from what I'm reading. Warhawk, was that it?
I don't
It's
think it's
Warhawk.
Warhawk. It's like like War
Warbrand.
something. I don't know. I don't know. That nigga sucks. Like that's how
Heck.
bad he is. I can't even remember his name. Like then you got Domino. Domino's trash. They had Archangel in there at one point. Stop. That man, Angel is such a
Warpath.
boring character.
It is
Yeah,
Warpath.
Warpath.
I was close.
Yeah,
Shout out my guy. I got knocked out by Blob.
bro, Angel's so boring that he's the only character till this day that kept his Apocalypse anthem because without it, he's dog shit.
Yeah, he's like a. I'm not even being funny. He's like a worse Banshee. At least Banshee can yell at you.
I don't get why they have Angel when they have Mimic. Mimic should be on the main roster. But then why do they have Mimic if they have Sync? Like the X-Men, nah, like the reboot's gonna be trash.
I would put Leech out there. Get some good
Did you
stats
see that
equalized fights.
off topic? Did you see that Toad, the one that got electrocuted from the Fox movie, is showing up in the Deadpool Wolverine movie?
Yeah, I did see that actually.
What a cultured casting.
Dude, I saw them jumping out of like portals or whatever. Imagine if they showed up at that fight, but they showed up late. That'd actually be a godly joke.
Oh my god, I just seen a battle on a community post on YouTube. 10K votes. They have Doctor Strange beating Thor in comics right now. Oh my god. Thor is cooked.
Did the Thor hype die?
Yeah, you might have to do a video on that.
To the second topic. Best fight scenes of all time in shows or movies. GB, throw one out there.
Best fight scenes ever. The street fight in Anchorman.
Okay, all right, that's it for the podcast. Shout out to our sponsor.
Yo, this
Dude.
is bad.
The most wildly out of like if you put that fight scene with no context, it even makes it worse.
The people be like, what is this? The
One of the
Avengers
dumbest
of like
fight scenes
actors?
of all time, for sure.
Yo, Ben Stiller representing Spanish news is comedy. I don't care.
All right, I got one for you for real though. If we're going like comic book movies, I would say that Captain America highway
Winter Soldier.
scene
Oh.
from Winter Soldier was as A1 as it gets.
Let's talk about the strength of the walls in that office building that Captain America ran into with his indestructible shield, and all it did was dent the wall slightly. Those are some durable ass office walls.
Yeah, they got their money's worth.
Literally any Jackie Chan movie, Rumble in the Bronx, Drunken Master, shit like
Cat, what's
Shanghai
your
Noon.
favorite fight scenes all times in movies or shows? We'll read some of the best ones. Oh, Monkey Man's final fight scene. It's a new movie that came out. That shit was legendary. The way it's shot, the build up to it, A1.
I can't think honestly.
We got
I
some
just keep
culture in
thinking
the
about
chat.
how,
Hold on. The Old Boy. You've seen Old Boy, right?
yeah.
The Old Boy hallway fight scene.
I just keep thinking about how like overhyped John Wick fight scenes are.
I'm sick. He's taking a chance to stab at Wick. Explain yourself.
Bro, when John Wick fights, I respect that they want the authenticity of Keanu Reeves knowing martial arts and him doing the moves himself sometimes. But you can tell when he's doing the moves because he rolls over so slow. And it's like, bro, stop. You are not getting thrown by this 67-year-old man like this. Stop it, bro.
Would you say, what's that damn, the dude that plays Thor, he played in it.
Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about
with Tyler Rake. That's his character. Extraction.
Yeah,
the two Extraction movies. Would you say Extraction has better fight scenes?
Oh, by far. By far.
Can't argue about it. What had better fight scenes? The John Wick series or Extraction?
Bro, Equalizer had better action scenes than John Wick. Ooh.
Oh, no, that's crazy. Relax.
Oops.
Some of those fight scenes in Equalizer were ass.
When he touches that wristwatch, though? When he touches that wristwatch, it's an automatic 10 out of 10 fight scene.
When he sized up that old lady and said 8 seconds, and she swung first. No, it's not a scene. That'd be great, though. That was a cool. I will say this about Equalizer. I don't agree with you that it's better fight scenes than Wick.
No, I'm just trolling. I'm not
yeah, serious. But I'll say Equalizer 1 pound for pound probably had the most bars ever. Like all he did was drop one-liners that went crazy.
You remember that movie with the assassin that raised the little girl to be an assassin like him?
Yes.
The Professional, I think it's called.
Yeah.
That's what Equalizer is to me, but like a really garbage version of that. It's like a garbage version of The Professional. Professional. They both had
3 movies. Equalizer or Taken. What was better?
Equalizer, because like Taken after the first movie was kind of like, all right, like this dude's low-key a terrible father. Like,
why do they keep getting taken?
His family keeps getting kidnapped.
Trash ass defense, man. I was rooting against him by like halfway through movie 2.
Bro had that one line, "I will find you and I will kill you." Like that one line sold the movie. It didn't sell the series though.
Dude, he's a terrible dad. Oh, I would say, oh yeah, someone put it, Ip Man or IP Man, however the hell you're supposed to say it, when he fought for the 10 bags of rice and stepped up to 10 black belts because his friend got killed. I mean, that scene was cold.
If we're doing that, Kung Fu Hustle slaps.
Oh no. Hey, I'm not mad at you. Like everyone acknowledges that's a classic, but what has better fight scenes, Kung Fu Hustle or Austin Powers? Speak on that.
Kung Fu Hustle, because Austin Powers doesn't really fight. He has like that one long
The
fight
judo
scene against
chop?
Fat Bastard. Yeah,
Dude, the
like
judo
everything is with
chop
a judo
sequences are
chop.
crazy.
Unironically, I think the best fight scene in Austin Powers, like the entire series, comes from Mini Me.
When he fought Mini-Me or Mini-Me in general?
No, just any fight scene with Mini Me. I think that those are like the best fight scenes.
He does have that dog in him.
Yeah.
All right, moving on from any other fight scenes you want to bring up that you think are amazing before we move on.
Any other
I'm gonna
fight
throw
scenes?
one out here. Kenobi versus Skywalker movie 3. Their final fight.
Yeah.
Batman's warehouse scene.
I mean, if we're gonna throw in like the Kenobi Skywalker stuff, like we gotta throw in like Maul versus
Maul Kenobi.
and yeah, we gotta throw in that. If we're doing that, like every fight scene in the movie, the one, fire.
Oh,
absolutely
God.
fire.
Wait, is that the one where Jet Li had the collar on?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that movie goes stupid. That man ran out that closet and put like 30 people on a stretcher to go. Oh, the Raid 2? When he fights Baseball Guy and Hammer Girl. Like that, honestly, that whole fight build up. And then the final fight is immaculate.
You know what fight scenes didn't age well at all? And it's sad. And people are gonna people in the chat gonna lose their shit over this. But niggas gonna have to take the L. The Matrix fight scenes are dog shit now. They're dog
no!
shit. They're dog shit, bro.
You spoke on Big Neo in such negative fashion.
Them shits are trash now. I don't care, bro.
Chat, how you feel about that? He said Matrix fight scenes are ass. I don't know. I like that Agent Smith when they're in the courtyard. That fight scene.
Yeah.
I think that was gas.
I think it was gas at the time, but now I don't want to see that shit. I'll see the man. Hell nah. I see that shit. I'm turning that shit off. Bro, you have no idea how many times I got on an airplane and Matrix was playing and I got pissed.
The random Matrix hate boner has plagued this episode.
Bro, Matrix is a fire movie, but the movie overall is still like whatever. It's still Matrix, but those fight scenes when he gets on that stupid pole and starts kicking them niggas, the agents, stop. That CGI is terrible. Somebody remaster that shit.
I'm sick. This is slander of the highest degree. And with the Matrix slander out the way to end that topic on a negative note, we're going to move on to the next topic. What is the modern Big 3? GB, give your breakdown / explanation on why you propose this topic.
Because the Big 3 was part of what made Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece so popular. It was that competition. It was that like, oh, what do you like more? And I feel like manga is peak again. Anime's peak again. But what is the Big 3? Like, what is it? Is it JJK Solo Leveling and I don't know, One Piece, or is One Piece in the Big 3 again? Or do we have a repeat Big 3 member? Like, I need to know what people are thinking. I need to know what the consensus is in the anime community.
All right, chat. You guys comment who should be in the modern big three. I'm gonna propose my first one, and this is how you, dude. This is how you know this is unbiased. This is how you know I'm being objective. My Hero Academia.
Woo! Wait, hold on. You said this is the big three, not the small three, right?
Yeah, I'm not showing love to My Hero. I'm just acknowledging.
Didn't you get condemned to hell over My Hero?
Yeah, I did.
The fuck?
I've literally been condemned to the bowels of hell over my stances on My Hero, but the fact I got condemned to hell over my stance on My Hero shows its power.
Goons
Hella
just
people
sold out.
watch it.
Yo,
It
yo, your chat
gets
is ending
mad.
this shit.
I sold out. I feel y'all.
Yo,
But
cook.
regardless, that shit made hella waves. Culturally, it's huge. It's real mainstream. I think it's in the modern big three.
Okay, understandable. No, I get that. I get that. That's definitely when we have all the doctor, what would you call those? The doctor titles filled out for the goon fucking the goon podcast host. Yeah, we'll leave the pediatrician goon My Hero Academia specialist out there. That is a fucking lid show. I'm sorry, like I don't care how much gore they put in those comics. That's a little kid show. I don't give a fuck. That's your
Didn't you debate that one time if it was a kid's show?
yeah, with a legendary figure of the Dr. Goons family, a legendary figure in the debate community, Sir Skinny Santa. We had a debate that didn't last too long about that. Thankfully, Japan has hours where they air certain programs that are aimed to certain audiences at certain hours, so it was pretty easy to win that debate. All right, what's next?
All right,
Let me see.
what's your suggestion as a member of the Big Modern Three?
JJK is like indisputably in the big three. That is, there's no anime right now that has taken over and like leaked over into common like everyday life like JJK has. When you got Usher dressing up like Gojo, I mean that almost killed JJK, but like still, JJK tanked that. That's how powerful JJK is.
Usher slander is ridiculous.
Hey, JJK almost burned. Get it? Because Usher has.
Alright,
STD.
relax. Relax, Dead Poet Society.
Go. Let's go. He said.
Alright, JJK, I understand that one. I'd probably agree it's indisputable current modern three. Would you say My Hero is definite as well, like of that same tier, or would you say it's disputable, or like it's on the cusp potentially?
I feel like JJK. I don't know because my problem with My Hero is like, damn. Like, okay, so let me put it like this, right? One Piece is definitely there. We can't say that One Piece isn't in the big three. One Piece is One Piece. It is what it is. So is My Hero better than Chainsaw Man? Is My Hero better than Solo Leveling? Like, I need to know. Like, do My Hero fans actually think that? Because if they do, they're on crack. If they do, they're on the shit that Ryan Garcia said he was on. He lied about being on.
Solo leveling is like that?
Solo
It's
leveling is
got
like
motion
that.
like that?
Yeah, solo leveling is making the streets talk right now. Like that, the solo leveling is going crazy right now. And Kaiju number 8 just came out too, so.
What do we feel about Boruto?
Wow, that shit had like 2 weeks where it was heat. That shit had like 2 weeks, like a few months ago. That shit had like 2 weeks where it was getting mad clout, and then after that, it died out again, and people act like they don't watch it anymore. That shit's crazy. I've never seen a fan base have such a love-hate relationship with a TV show.
Oh, what's the one where the dude... What's that anime? Where the dude, like... uses breathing techniques to fight, like, demons? His little
Breathing
sister's,
techniques?
like, turning into a demon or something?
Oh, Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer! That
Yeah, what
shit's
about it?
mad popular.
Yeah, but it ended, so it's like
Oh,
Big
my
Three has to
fault.
be ongoing series. Yeah. Somebody said Blue Lock. That is true. Blue Lock is a banger.
I'm not familiar with Blue Lock.
It's a soccer anime.
What's that
Hold
volleyball
on.
one?
Haiku, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Tell you what should
When
be
are
in
we
the modern 3. First of all,
What?
Kengan might be up there. But for the modern 3, Ninja Kamui is like that on Max. It's on like episode 10.
Here's the problem, like, when is Baki gonna be in the top? Like, when is Baki gonna be in the big 3? Is Baki even an honorable mention for the big 3?
Is Baki ongoing?
Yeah, Baki's still ongoing.
Okay, because I haven't
They
finished it.
still got that. They still got that nigga running around beating people up. I don't know who the hell he got beaten up, but. And we got the Kengan Baki crossover coming over soon for Netflix, the anime. That shit gonna be heat until they have my nigga Cosmo lose to some fucking bum like Jack Hanma. Oops.
Saw Pying's gonna knock Baki the fuck out. That's the boogeyman of the division.
Hell nah.
Baki's gonna realize he needs a training arc after taking that L. Big part of the plot. Hey, Blueface. Blueface agrees, I think. I see him in the comments.
Hey, Blueface out here said that Muteba was Kuroki level. That was one of the craziest takes I've ever heard of.
Listen, is it on record? Yeah.
Currently, they're giving Jack the limelight. Yeah, they need to shut that whole series off. Fuck the limelight. You see the Wolverine and Deadpool? Yeah, we talked about it.
Vinland Saga up there?
Nah, Vinland Saga. Nah. Vinland Saga is good. Vinland Saga is good, but it's just not. It's not causing waves right now.
Shout out to the Blob. Someone shouted out Blob. They know bull. Some guy has a podcast episode sponsor coming up soon. Shout out to him. Moving on. Moving on to the next topic. Who are your favorite fictional duos?
My favorite fictional duos, Vegeta and Losing.
Oh no, that was uncalled for.
Um,
I would say
uh,
my first one I'd throw out there. Um, low key, Colossus and Wolverine.
Blue Beetle and Booster Gold.
That's a good one.
Um,
Rick and Morty.
Sabretooth and Wolverine.
Um,
Um,
Ben Grimm and the Yancey Street Gang.
it's not even a duo. That's like
They
a
move as one.
that's then it's really not a duo. That's just a solo. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god. Well, I'm not
Um,
gonna say Ben Grimm and another member of the Fantastic Four. Their ass. Ben Grimm and Doctor Doom.
Kanye West and Bad Religious Takes. Oops. Um,
Jesus, we're talking about fiction.
yeah, man said Jesus hate walks. Bars. Talking about fiction. Legolas and his arrows.
Oh, all right. Wait, Gimli and Legolas are actually a fire duo.
I don't know. I didn't watch Lord of the Rings. I'm not gonna lie. I only watched Legolas. I like. Um,
Sick.
Venom and Eddie Brock.
Yeah. Deadpool and
Groot
Gambit are
and,
slept on. They're funny as fuck together.
Groot and Coon.
They're fire as well.
Somebody said Yusuke and Kuwabara. Facts.
Yep. Yeah, nah, they're definitely goated.
Says Shomaru and Inuyasha.
Hold on, do you also think Kie and Kurama were goated?
Kurama's low key boring. Hiei's raw, but Kurama's low key boring.
Damn, plant guys, down bad. GB's come for you. Let me know in the comments if GB's wrong about Kurama.
Homer and Bart. Oh my god, Tom and Jerry. What the fuck?
What? Shrek and Donkey.
Roadrunner and what was that thing? What? It was Roadrunner and who? I forgot what the fuck that thing was that was chasing Roadrunner.
Coyote?
Yeah, Coyote. Oh my god, Rocky and Bullwinkle, nigga? Oh!
What a throwback.
Rocky and Bullwinkle go crazy.
Dora and Backpack.
Chill.
Alright.
I'm trying to think.
Static Shock and his homeboy. Doug?
Oh,
Whatever
the
the fuck his
fucking
name was?
blackest white dude ever. The blackest white dude,
Dude, I put on
ever
the
grace fiction.
the little bro to that, and seeing him back now, you're like, bro, this is the blackest white guy in fictional history. It's not even close.
Bro had like the earrings and shit on his one ear.
Dude, he was a problem. But that duo is iconic to me.
Who else?
Someone said Huey and Riley. Totally get it. Oh, Thor and Loki?
You want to know a duo that's popular as fuck in comics? Like, if you read comics, you know who they are, but they're so garbage that you'll forget that they're a duo most of the time. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Yeah, fuck
Oh
that
my
dude.
god.
Yeah, they're
They're
so ass. No,
terrible.
but real shit, like GB will attest to this. I legit like get mad at people who argue against this duo as goated. But my goated duo is honestly probably Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Yeah. I think R2D2 and Luke is a good duo too.
Yeah. Luke actually at one point in Legends is like pretty badass. He said out of everyone in the galaxy, if he's got to trust someone with his life, it's R2.
Yeah. Um those are like the only duos I can think of. Off top, because like everybody else said
Oh,
that's like coming
I
to
got a
mind.
subbed on. I got a subbed on one. Someone said Midnighter and Apollo. Dude, you mean just pick Midnighter? No one cares about Apollo. Midnighter and Nightwing was doper than Midnighter and Apollo. But damn, that's such a shitty suggestion of a duo that I forgot who I was gonna say. But I had another one that was pretty. Oh, Hellboy and Abe, the fish guy. They're fun in comics.
Yeah, Damien and Bruce.
True.
Um, who else?
Constantine and Swamp Thing are kind of funny.
Unironically, those comics made me hate Constantine as a character
Really?
because he's such a gatekeeper. That's really why I hate Constantine. He's a fucking gatekeeper, bro. He'll pop up and be like, "Yo, there's some terrible shit that's about to happen." And you'd be like, "What's gonna happen?" And he'd be like, "Oh, that's find out. You think I'm gonna give you the sauce? You think I'm gonna give you the sauce so you can be walking around like me, dog?" Like that's him in a nutshell. Like, just tell me what the fuck is going on.
Namor and Doom.
Somebody said Invincible and Adam Eve. That is
That Midwest ass
that's something.
answer. That modern middle class American answer.
Green Hornet and Bruce Lee, whatever the fuck his yo, Cheech and Chong.
Facts. That's facts. Actually, we're gonna leave off on that note. Maybe this will be a topic for another day to revisit. Next topic: watch list for the year. Why'd you propose this
Kaiju
one?
number 8. Kaiju number 8. There's fucking banger ass animes out right now. Absolutely bangers. There's also banger TV shows dropping like Fallout on Amazon, I think it is. So if you
Oh,
haven't seen Fallout,
Reacher's coming out again. I think it just came out too.
yeah. And Kaiju number 8 is dropping soon. That is going to be an absolute banger of a series. So
Invincible's out right now. That is true. Oh,
and
Ninja
Baki and
Kamui?
Kingdom.
Ninja Kamui is going crazy right now. Chat, let me know if you're watching Ninja Kamui on Max. I actually might do a watch party in my server for that. It's just too fire. The Acolyte, I'm actually looking forward to.
True.
That a lot of people try to hate on that. I think that's actually going to be gas.
Oh, and there's mad sporting events coming up this year too. Like you got Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk.
Better be the
Tank
side, right?
versus yeah, Better Be versus Bivol. Tank versus Martin. There's mad coming up this year.
Connor versus Michael Chandler.
Yeah,
That's official
unfortunately.
for June. Is there any superhero movies coming out that are going to be fire? in 2024?
Probably not. Probably not, to be honest. I mean, well, the Wolverine Deadpool movie.
Oh yeah, no, that's actually gonna be gas.
That's
I
probably
love the
like the
rollout for
only.
it so far.
Bro, talk about trash lineups. We completely forgot about the new MCU Avengers lineup. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, no, that's rough.
What is that shit? She-Hulk. Fuck. It's already terrible. Wasp. Fuck. The Shiri. Fuck. And then you got like the Saving Grace, Shang-Chi, and Moon Knight, and then like everybody else's dog shit. Fuck, hell no.
Shang-Chi's movie was so underrated. That bus fight
Yeah,
scene was gas.
yeah, but that was just because of the Kendrick Lamar song that they played in it.
Alright.
Oops. Oops, Drake fan trigger alert. Drake fan trigger alert. Uh-oh.
Tell him drop. But moving on to the next topic. We have defining a jobber and a goon, which I don't think will be taking too long for us to do. What would you rather define, the goon or the jobber? I'll take the other one.
I'll do Jobber because I'm the wrestling guy, so I know where the term originated from.
I'm sick. I literally wrestled pro. But I'll do goon first. So to me, a goon is a character that like either does stuff routinely that they just want to do, like regardless of what the outcome for them will be. Those that don't really run from shit or do funny ass shit during confrontations. They talk crazy. They're funny. Like 99% of the time, they're funny to me, just because of how like wild they're able to get. And ultimately, like you know when they're there. Like they're the big dog. They're on some big dog shit, like Doctor Doom. Like, you know when Doctor Doom's on the panel. He's making noise. He's a goon. He's doing wild shit. Every time they show up, you expect something wild to happen or something to go down because they are a goon. Another good example is my boy Blob. Shout out Blob. Blob fans, stand the fuck up. Green Goblin, he's a goon. Batman, he's a goon. Deathstroke, he's a goon. Joseph Joestar, absolute goon.
True.
So it's just people you just expect amazing moments from because they're goons. Now, I'm gonna let you hop into the jobber.
All right, so basically, a jobber is a character who's in a position to elevate another character by losing to that character. So, a jobber would be somebody who has some sort of clout. They don't have to be big time, they don't have to be a major player, but they have to have some kind of clout. And they consistently are putting over other characters. They're always losing to other characters, having bad showings against other characters. That's what a jobber is. It's like Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer is strong, has a lot of clout. He's a powerful character, constantly putting over Spider-Man, constantly putting over Thing, constantly putting over Iron Man, constantly putting over literally the Runner, like random cosmic beings he runs into. That's what a jobber is.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't say it better myself. They're bums. Usually part-time or full-time. Really depends on who you're dealing with. But yeah, that's kind of the definition for both. In case you're ever wondering the references on the channel. Now, next topic is proposed by GB. This is strongest cosmic forces in modern comics. What made you want to do this topic?
Well, we just got done with Jonathan Hickman's Gods run. Well, they kind of buffed up Oblivion. They kind of buffed up Living Tribunal. They gave him like his own realm. You got the X-Men stuff that's about to get retconned. Um, you got the stuff with DC Comics right now with the imps and like how the every like character in DC has their own fifth dimensional imp that follows them around and does stuff. There's a bunch of like cosmic forces that are like really shaking things up right now. So I want to know like what people are following. Oh, you got the like the Thor stuff with the Utgard.
Yeah, I'd say like some of the newer cosmic force upgrades or strength upgrades in comics of recent times. I like the upgrades with Phoenix Force, kind
Yeah,
of giving it like a definitive place in the hierarchy. Even beyond it is like, yeah, this power is OD, part of the Kabbalah. Um, Definitely like modern cosmic Phoenix Force.
yeah. I wouldn't say like I have like any opinion on like particularly like OD right now, but for sure there's like Oblivion. Oblivion's new design is fire. Like that new art design is fire.
Yeah, I gotta get into gods. I wonder if it's worth a movie on my channel. You think that'd be worth a video, like the gods
It's
movie?
only like yeah, it's only like 6 issues. I think it's a pretty. It's it definitely has like a payoff in the end, but I'd say it's a pretty rough read going through it.
I wonder if even I am capable of making it interesting. Maybe that means it requires one even more, because most people won't be able to get through it.
Oh yeah, that's like yeah,
Maybe
that
they need
takes
me
like
the most with that. I'll check it out. I'll give it an honest look. The All Rider. I think it was sick what they did with Robbie. I think him saving creation against the wave was insane. And pretty much eventually being able to box with almost anyone he runs into. I like what happened with the All Rider. Um, Noel. A lot of mixed
yeah.
opinions on Noel, but I think the King and Black development of that side of the cosmology was super fun and had a great payoff. Everything from gore to current Carnage shit is just amazing. I think the payoff from the Noel arc is top tier.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, Marvel's doing their thing with their cosmic stuff. I think DC really only has the imp things going on. I mean, they have like they have that new Lantern stuff going on too.
Oh yeah, with like the ascended power with Stewart.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So like the imp.
we just got a donation. Shout out to Smelly. Sensui Highball first Magneto current run. Magneto probably does what he wants.
He's probably talking about the animated series Magneto, not the comic book Magneto.
Oh, if it's not, if it's the animated, I'm gonna assume Sensui.
Yeah, essentially dunks if it's the animated. Sensui literally tickles his prostate, like casually.
It's a wild way to phrase the battle. All right. Yeah. Okay. Um. Moving on to the next topic. Shout out to prostates, and shout out to the sponsor for today's podcast. If you didn't check before or you didn't see before, maybe you joined a little later. This is a sponsored episode. This is sponsored by a book that recently came out. Author happens to watch the channel. But we kind of talked about it in the beginning. And this is Deliverance Through Horror, Tale of Strange Mysteries. It's kind of
You talking
a
about 50 Shades of Purple?
diverse... Yeah, it's the sequel to that. But it's horror mixed with fantasy, as well as just covering a lot of themes we've seen throughout classic nightmare stories and horror stories. Really fun read. It will be linked in the comments after you guys see this live. So definitely check it out. Definitely worth the read. And if you want to talk to the author about it, you can definitely join my Discord and I'll get you in touch. But getting back on topic, and to the next topic, our personal fat goats in fiction. These are characters that are known for being overweight or fat, and why they are your goat. Do you want me to go first, or you want to go first?
Yeah, you got it.
My personal favorite of the fat goats, and this is also a way for me to plug my new Fat Boy Coalition server, where I'm scaling like all the fat characters in comics just to see who the goat is. It's not just scaling, it's like a recording of everything they do. But Fred P. Dukes, my guy, Blob.
Who the fuck
I'm like
is that?
70% done with his appearances throughout comics. One of the funniest characters ever. His win ratio is crazy. Currently, he's at 33 and 13. From where I'm at, he always says wild shit. He goes through this arc where he's with Freedom Force, who's government to do shit, and he thinks he's a cop, so he goes around arresting random fucking people all the time. Chaotic character, throws hands with anyone, absolute beast. My goat is Blob of the fat characters. Now, what about you, GB? Talk to me.
MODOK.
He doesn't have a
Easy.
body, though.
Not even close. Yeah, but his head is fat. Pause.
And why is
All
he your
we can
goat,
see
though?
on him is fat. Because he's the leader of AIM, and all he does is take L's, but he swears on everything he loves. He's the most detrimental event that could happen to the planet Earth. Like, he's always plotting. First of all, he ran up on Thor and absorbed the world tree or some shit in that one story. People be sleeping on MODOK. MODOK can get crazy. Like, all he does is plot, and then like eventually people just knock his chair over and he's helpless. He's funny as hell.
I don't know if he's funnier than
honorable
Blob, but I
mention.
respect.
Spiffy hit my friends and said, "Fat bastard from Austin Powers." That is a fact. Fat bastard is a legendary fat dude.
Give me the bib. It's one of the greatest characters ever.
Get in my belly. Is Shrek really fat?
Cat. Is Shrek fat? I think he has a beer gut. Kingpin?
Kingpin, yeah.
I gotta put Penguin up there.
Yo, no. Bizarro Flash. Goat. When you gotta skill Bizarro Flash, that's gonna be like your wake up, because he truly is the GOAT. He's the opposite of Flash. He's slow and he just eats non-stop. So he's just fat as hell.
Oh, wait, hold on. He might be a problem.
Jinbei from One Piece? Jinbei from One Piece?
I don't know.
Peter Griffin?
Yeah, Peter's probably up there for goats.
Cart- Cartman?
Oh, for sure up there on the Mount Rushmore of fat goats.
Yo, that episode where Cartman was sleeping with Michael Jackson. That is funny as hell. I'm sorry. That was the
Bro,
funniest
Cartman.
shit.
There's that one time Cartman was in a reenactment for the Civil War. And he won because he wanted to beat Kyle. And Kyle was like, the South lost, dumbass. And Cartman's like, if the South wins, you have to be my slave for a month. And he just gets the town drunk off like cheap
Fuck.
German beer. And the South wins. They take back the South. Bro, Cartman's a wild boy.
Nah, this nigga was sleeping with Michael Jackson. The whole thing was just Cartman.
Yes, Michael. Cartman. Yes, Michael.
That shit was funny as hell, dude. Somebody said queso. True.
I haven't read him yet, but I'm looking forward to reading
Wait, no
him.
queso.
What about Chunk from Flash Comics?
It's in his classic, yeah, but now he's kind of like, eh.
Oh, Fat Cobra.
Yeah.
All right. So, moving past the fat goats, let's get into the final topic of the podcast. Generational haters. What made you want to pick this topic?
So Zeus hit me up. I forgot about what. It has something to do with Superman and like how Brain. Oh, I think it was because Brainiac's a hater or something. And I was like, oh yeah, but like Superman has a lot of generational haters. But then I remembered when I was scaling Solomon Grundy, and I did like that full research on Solomon Grundy, I ran into one of the most obscure moments of generational hating that I've ever seen. So when Solomon Grundy spawns in Metropolis, it's because someone shined light into the sewers that had like residue from Slaughter Swamp in them. Lo and behold, it was Parasite. And Parasite literally says, if I can't beat Superman, I'm going to bring somebody here who can. Like when they're fighting, Parasite's watching the fight saying, nothing brings me more joy than seeing Superman get his ass beat. Like, it's so crazy. This man brought Solomon Grundy just to beat the shit out of Superman just because he couldn't do it himself. It was hilarious. And then Solomon Grundy beat his ass. So that has like that's pretty high in my generational haters tier list. Oh, and right now, Parasite's like running down on Superman right now. He turned him into a 2D figure with his little imp. Generational hater shit. Hall of Fame.
I would have to say Joker. He essentially like wants everything to go on and wants to keep the game going no matter what with Super or Batman. And like the sacrifices he's made throughout the years just to keep the beef on going, it's insane.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, Joker has like his moments.
I
There's good
genuinely
generational
think
haters like
Thunderbolt Ross speaks for like every Hulk hater ever.
See, like I was gonna say, there's good generational haters like Parasite and Joker, And then there's terrible ones like Bane. Bane
No, I
needs to
can
get a
do.
life at this
Dude, I feel the same about
point.
Baron Mordo.
And then there's straight up bitches like Amanda Waller. That's not even a generational hater. That's just a bitch.
First of
She
all,
just hates humanity.
Waller.
Like
Yeah, Waller
she,
hates on everybody, so I think it counts.
that's what, yeah, but like she's such a bad like she's definite like in terms of the like ones you don't like there's generational haters like Frieza and shit that Sinestro that you can get behind. But Waller is the polar opposite of like a good generational hater. Like kill that bitch.
Oh, J. Jonah
That bitch
Jameson.
has the worst plans ever. I don't see like I don't feel like it's gonna be a hot take. I don't feel like he's a hater. I feel like Spider-Man is fucking up his business, and he's trying to report real news, and Spider-Man's out here dealing with motherfucking sociopathic psychopaths in leopard print pants. It becomes headline news, and Jameson can't cover real news because this idiot in a fucking spider suit is making a big deal of fighting some idiot in a leopard suit. I'd be mad too. The fuck? Somebody shoot this kid.
A perspective of Jameson we never considered. All right. I need to give a godly shout
I,
out
got,
to a
I
hater.
gotta provide.
Swiper.
Like, who's the generational hater here? Shredder or the Turtles?
It is
Is
kind of
Shredder
equal.
hating on the Turtles or are the Turtles hating on Shredder? Like, that's kind of crazy.
Oh,
You know
Reverse
who didn't
Flash.
have generational haters because they kept killing them? Oh yeah, no, that's beyond generational hating though. That's like that's
Oh, dude.
sicko shit.
Vandal, Savage, and Hawkman probably have the funniest. He just keeps killing him throughout the decade.
Oh yeah.
Vandal's been bullying that lineage.
I'm trying to think.
Would you consider Voldemort a generational hater? Because he lost to the baby?
No, because he doesn't really do anything to Harry after that. Like, doesn't he just kill Harry's parents and that was it?
He hunts Harry in like every book.
I guess, but he's kind of like in it. He's kind of like discreet about it. Real generational hate be stepping up.
Oh, Doom with the fate of
He
humanity
only
and
steps up at the
himself
very
in
end.
the face of a godly celestial was judged to say, just say read smarter. And he laughed and walked away. Real hater. He got passed because
Oh
of
yeah,
the goat.
Doom. No, nah. When Doom lost the battle of power of like the mind to Reed Richards, and the machine made it so whoever lost the battle would not see the other person in existence anymore. And Doom thought he erased Reed from existence. That shit was so funny. Oh my god.
Well,
Bro,
Doom's the
Spider-Man
goat.
is low-key Daredevil's best generational hater.
Sick.
Spider-Man will literally stalk Daredevil and like hate on him so much. He'll be like, "Oh, look at that guy. That's the guy that Black Widow hangs out with. He has it so good." It's like, yo, shut your dork ass up, dude. Stop hating on Big Matt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm big
Hey, your
mad.
Daredevil Thor story was crazy. Yeah,
Yo,
tell
Thor
that
was
real
like, "Who
quick
the
for the
fuck
one
is this
time.
imposter?" Yeah, so for those who don't know, Daredevil was gonna run down on some villains. He wanted to scare them. He gets a Thor outfit, puts on this Thor outfit, is swinging through the city dressed as Thor. This catches Thor's attention, so Thor flies down, uses his magic to take off the costume, reveals it to be Daredevil. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I needed to scare these villains, so I dressed up as you because I think they'd be scared." He's like, "You can't do anything I do. Why would they believe you're me?" Daredevil proceeds to try to throw hands with Thor and gets beat like in 2 panels. It's probably it's probably the funniest stupid shit I've ever seen. The fact that Daredevil was on that wild shit back then is funny as hell. Oh man, that's funny as hell. Castlevania, each Belmont are born to be for Dracula. Yeah, I guess that's true. I think we ran through everything pretty much though.
Yeah, that's some good. Oh, who hates on the damn Joe Stars? That's literally generational.
Uh, yeah,
Dio.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But we pretty much
yeah.
ran
Dio
through
put a
it
curse
all.
on them or some shit like. Yeah.
Yeah, he be hating like a motherfucker. But yeah, guys, let us know what you think in the comment section down below. This will go up right after we end the live. Shout out to everyone that watched the live stream. We will start doing this on the regular.